You have power over your mind, not outside events, as Marcus Aurelius once said. When you acknowledge this, you'll find resilience. How do we find our anchor in a world where emotions can feel like raging waves? Come along as we examine 12 crucial takeaways from the philosophy of Stoicism, which holds the secret to controlling your emotions and facing life's challenges head-on with unwavering resolve. Consider how these age-old lessons can reshape your viewpoint and direct you to strategy number 1. First strategy. Recognize the things you can control. Imagine the intricate dance of well-organized outdoor celebrations, only to have the unexpected rain fall in spite of your best efforts to prepare. A stable anchor during these storms is the Stoic philosophy, which was woven by classical Greek and Roman thinkers and introduced the useful concept of the it of control. This important idea is distilled by Epictetus, a shining example of Stoic wisdom. Some things are in our control and others not. This seemingly simple idea belies a wealth of wisdom, begging us to focus on the sphere of influence we have access to, the sovereign domains of our decisions, thoughts, and deeds. Adopting this philosophy is like opening a ship's sails and carefully adjusting them to the winds of life's obstacles. By doing this, we free ourselves from the bonds of worry that outside circumstances may impose, developing a deep inner serenity that serves as a compass and a haven. The Stoic lesson invites us to captain our ship with resilience, navigating through choppy waters by concentrating on the helm we control, in the theater of existence where unexpected tempests may attack. Think of the Stoic philosophy as a compass that is similar to an experienced captain adjusting a ship's sails. This philosophy urges us to imitate the careful adjusting of sails to the winds in the face of life's wildly tempests. By doing this, we free ourselves from the heavy chains of fear that are dependent on outside factors. It's an intentional act, similar to raising the sails of a ship and adjusting them to the winds of life's difficulties. Strategy number 2. Take a moment to reflect. The practice of introspection proves to be a lifesaver in a society that seems to value speed. Imagine the wide range of choices that we make on a daily basis, from small decisions to ones that have a profound impact on our lives. The Stoic precept encourages us to think things through before acting on our instincts, like a sage offering counsel in whispers. Instead of giving up on feelings, this is a conscious effort to make room, a brief disengagement, if you will. Emotions are allowed to breathe, be seen, and be understood in this environment rather than being suppressed. When we engage in a dynamic dialogue with our inner landscape, reflection becomes an advanced tool. It acts as a link to empathy, broadening our understanding of not only our own emotional landscape, but also the viewpoints of people around us. The act of reflection turns into a kind of silent revolt in a world that seems to be moving at breakneck speed. A dedication to understanding over impulsivity, depth over breadth, and the development of meaningful connections over the transient dance of transient interactions. Essentially, it turns into a purposeful private journey, a philosophical revolt that molds not only our instant reactions, but also the very structure of our existence. Envision the Stoic precept as the sage's counsel, a quiet whisper urging thoughtful contemplation. Rather than surrendering to immediate impulses, Stoicism encourages a deliberate pause, a conscious disengagement. It's not an evasion of emotions, but a purposeful effort to create space, a momentary detachment where emotions are granted the freedom to breathe, to be observed, and to be comprehended. Strategy number 3. Develop dispassion. Developing dispassion is an illogical practice for the Stoics in a world that often feels like an emotional roller coaster. But further investigation into this Stoic idea shows that it's really about the conscious farming of a balanced viewpoint, particularly during life storms, rather than the repression of emotions. Imagine yourself engrossed in the story of an engrossing film. A range of feelings emerges, from suspense and thrills to poignant moments of sadness. But part of your mind knows that this is just a movie, even though you are completely absorbed in it. Essentially, the essence of dispassion, is aptitude. It gives us the ability to fully connect with the feelings that life brings up, while keeping a certain distance, to avoid becoming stressed. Dispassion acts as a vital barrier in an age where information is constantly being thrown at us, enabling us to navigate the world in a sustainable and well-rounded manner. When it comes to relationships with other people, this Stoic practice becomes extremely important. It turns into a spark that ignites good communication, knowledge, and poise, enabling people to negotiate the intricacies